Bookish Babes, and welcome to my book nook. For those that are new around here, the name's Rainey Barton. I'm an elementary music teacher and also a booktube extraordinaire. We talk about all sorts of books on this channel because I think all sorts of books are really super cool. So if you're into that, like, subscribe, share. I try to do videos on Sundays and Wednesdays. It doesn't always happen, but we're gonna try anyway. Alright, so in today's video, we are going to talk about the lovely book haul that I got from the other day at the Friends of the Library book sale in my hometown. So if you've never been to a library sale, or they don't have one in your town, I'm very sorry. But basically this book sale, people give books to this library for free all of the time. And then twice a year, they open it up for a week and they have this giant sale where books are anywhere from like 75 cents to like $5 is probably the most expensive book that I bought yesterday. And it ranges all different sorts of books, all different types of genres. And it's a 5-day sale. And by the last 2 days in the sale, it's half off day for all books and then 10-cent day for all books, which of course, you know I'm going to be back like every day of the sale. I'm already going again today with my sister. But this time I'm going to get picture books for my classroom because yesterday I only went for me. And I may have gone a little crazy and I got 30 books yesterday. So we're going to talk about this 30 book haul. It was fabulous. And I will tell you the grand total of how much this haul was at the end of this video. But if you have your guesses, you are welcome to drop them in the comments below. And we will see how it goes. But yeah, I was going to take footage while I was in there. But the first day was beyond busy that like if I had been filming, people would have been staring at me and mad because like you're having to like the aisles are like this big and you know people are looking at this side and people are looking at this side and like it was just a whole thing. I could not film even if I had tried. Maybe if I go today I'll film some for like another vlog, but we're gonna move on. Let's talk about the books. I figured I'd start with my thriller and horror because that's probably my biggest stack. I love thriller and horror. I really do. I live for it. So the first one I got is Billy Summers by Stephen King, which this is his new book and it was only $3. So of course I had to have it. I'm not entirely sure what this is about. Like I said, I've never actually read a Stephen King book, but I want to. And this one always has like seemed interesting to me. Maybe it's just because it's his newest one. I don't know. But I think I'm going to put this on a TBR super soon. And I'm trying to collect all of the Karen Slaughter books, even though I've never actually read Karen Slaughter in my life, and I might not like her, but I have a feeling I'm going to. And I don't know, it was like $1 for this book, so why not? I got Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter, which this is either becoming a motion picture or TV series soon on Netflix, or it has just happened already. And so I want to put this on a TBR super soon so that I can read this. I also want to read Pretty Girls really soon because I've heard that's like one of her best novels, but I don't want to get that. I don't want to read that until I get a non-mass market paperback version. And I did search for that yesterday, but I didn't see it. But I did get this. This next book, I was so excited when I saw this because I have been wanting this for a while, but I just didn't want to pay full price for it. And I didn't have to. And that was The Therapist by B.A. Paris. I've been wanting this book for a hot minute. I am so glad I found this for like $2 or $3. This is a steal. I really enjoyed Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. And so yeah, I'm just super excited to see if I will like this one because I'm going to be reading this one soon for round 2 of our thriller authors challenge that I did from a couple months back. I'll link the first one if you want to watch that. But yeah. Then I got The Plot by Jean Hoffs Horowitz, which I got 2 of these because my mom had wanted this when we were when I was visiting my hometown, but she didn't want to buy it at this bookstore because it was expensive. And so there was 2 of these side by side, and I bought them one for her. And then I discovered that she had already bought it for herself as soon as on Amazon or Thrift Books for something cheaper, but she wishes she had just waited because mine was much cheaper. So instead I'm doing a giveaway for this on Instagram. If you're interested in the giveaway, go check out my latest post at Rainy Blue Reads. But this one, The Plot always reminds me of Big Fat Liar because it's kind of the same, which I love that movie. Big Fat Liar, you know, is about Frankie Muniz. He ends up writing a paper for like that's going to keep him from flunking, and it's a fantastic paper called Big Fat Liar, but then he accidentally gets hit by a limo on his way to turn in his paper, and the famous director on the inside, like he drives him to his school, but then like the kid leaves the paper in the car and then he steals his paper and like turns it into like a big giant movie. This is kind of the same thing, only I believe the student dies and he's not able to publish his book, and so the guy, the professor, takes his story and like does the same thing. But yeah, I don't know, it sounds interesting, so why not? Then I got really excited. I already own Misery, but this was 50 cents and I really wanted this copy. I don't know. I just I just kind of love it. And I will say there's one thing that's wrong with it that I discovered when I got home is that the first couple pages are like this, but I can easily just glue that back in. I'm not really that concerned. It was, like I said, 50 cents, but I don't know. I just like this. It's like vintage, you know? Then we have The Wrong Family by Taryn Fisher, which I honestly don't know why I got this because I have not heard one positive thing about this book, but I guess I wanted to like figure it out for myself, and I wanted to do a reading vlog where I read this, The Wives, and An Honest Lie, which is her newest one, which that's the one where the main character's name is Rainy. It's all about me. I'm kidding. But that was exciting when I found that out. Anyway, like I said, I haven't heard a lot of good stuff about this. But I will figure it out for myself and see if it's any good. But yeah, I got that. And I love me some Lisa Jewell, so of course, when I saw one of her books was up there, I just grabbed it. It is The Third Wife by Lisa Jewell. I've not actually heard of this one, but I really like Lisa Jewell. I've read 2 or 3 books by hers, and she's definitely becoming a favorite author of mine, so I definitely want to get all of her books. I think this is on her backlist, which means this would be the perfect book to read for Spring Fling-a-Wing, which is coming up in a sec, and I know I'm reading 9 Lives for that because that has yellow on the cover, the newest book by Peter Swanson, so maybe this will be my backlist book. Not sure yet. Then we have another Karen Slaughter book, The Kept Woman. However, this is an ARC copy, apparently from 2016, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to collect all the Karen Slaughter things. I saw this. It was like 50 cents. Why not? I think it's cool that there's also ARCs. I got 1 or 2 other ARCs as well from this sale. But I'm excited to read this at some point. I definitely will do a Karen Slaughter vlog, I feel like. And then I already have this on my shelf, but it's my mom's copy, and this was $1, so I figured why not just get a copy for myself so I can give my mom back her copy, and it's The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. I absolutely adored The Guest List. That was one of my top books of last year. The Paris Apartment I didn't love quite as much, but I still did enjoy it. It was still like a 3 or 3.5 star for me, so I'm ready to read the first one. This came out before The Guest List. I think everybody says The Guest List is her best one, so I'm not entirely sure, but I will get to this at some point. That is all of the thrillers that I got. So I think I'm going to try and go next with like historical fiction and then like general fiction because I did get a lot of like ones that would kind of fit in that. And then we'll end with series. And then I'll probably share just a couple other books that I have acquired recently that have not made it into like a book video just so you can like see what I've been getting. Okay, then we have like 3 historically fiction type ones. And so we'll start with The Sympathizer by Viet Thanh Nguyen. I saw Noelle Gallagher read this, and she absolutely loved it, and I've just been seeing it around a lot, and I don't know, something about it was calling to me. I don't know very much about it. I know that it says, the narrator, a Vietnamese army captain, is a man of divided loyalties, a half-French, half-Vietnamese communist sleeper agent in America after the end of the Vietnam War. A powerful story of love, friendship, and a gripping espionage novel. It examines the legacy of the Vietnam War in literature, film, and the wars we fight today. I don't know. This just kind of sounds interesting, so I got it because it was super cheap. Then the next book I probably thought I would never read because I've been seeing it everywhere, but it just didn't seem like it was interesting to me, but it was $1, so I figured I'd give it a chance. It is We Begin at the End by Chris Whitaker. I've seen this around a lot. I don't really know much about it, like at all, and I'm not going to read this summary because it's pretty lengthy, but I figured if it's $1, I could give it a chance. I've only heard good things about it. I just wasn't sure if it was going to be my type of book, but if it's $1, like, you can't complain. You know. I must be on a Kristen Hanna buying train because I just keep buying her books, even though I've never read one. I am reading The Nightingale right now, though, and really enjoying it. So I'm hoping maybe I will absolutely love this. This is like my 5th book that I've bought of hers. And it's Winter Garden. I don't know. This is another World War II epic love story. She loves to write in like World War I, World War II, that time period. I believe Nightingale is set in World War I. But I figure I'll just keep collecting her stuff. She kind of reminds me of like Jodi Picoult because Jodi Picoult has like 50 billion books. But we also know I love me some Jodi Picoult. I have an entire shelf devoted to Jodi Picoult. I stan her very much. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing how this one develops. These next ones are just like general fiction / I think there's a non-fiction one in here. I don't know. I didn't know how to label these. So it's just this pile. We got A Little Hope by Ethan Joella. I know this was a book of the month selection like 2 or 3 months back. But it seemed intriguing to me still. This one is about Freddie and Greg Tyler. They are married and they have a daughter. Greg is diagnosed with a rare and aggressive form of cancer. His boss grapples with a secret of his own. And then meanwhile, Darsley, I don't know who that is still coming to terms with the loss of her husband as she worries about her struggling adult son Luke. And then Ginger returns home longing for a past relationship. And Ahmed Ghanem wonders if he'll ever find true love. So apparently I think this follows a couple of different groups of people and just like them trying to find hope in like their dire situations. I don't know. It seemed cute. It was cheap. might as well try it sometime. I grabbed this because I also have The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, and I've heard that his other books are also really good, so I figured maybe I'd read both of these for a vlog. How to Stop Time. I have no idea what this one is about. I know that it says the first rule is that you don't fall in love. There are other rules too, but that's the main one, no falling in love. So I guess he's gonna fall in love at some point. I don't freaking know. But it looked cute, and I really do want to read The Midnight Library still. I'm a little scared of reading that one, if we're being honest, but I have it on my stack, so I should probably read it soon. I've been seeing this one around everywhere, and I just really wanted a copy for myself, and so I grabbed it, and that is Dear Edward by Anne Napolitano. I've seen it around everywhere. I don't know what it's about, but I've seen it around everywhere. It apparently says, one summer morning, 12-year-old Edward Adler, his beloved older brother, his parents, and 183 other passengers board a flight in Newark headed for Los Angeles. Among them are a bunch of, like, all these different type of people. Halfway across the country, the plane crashes. He's the sole survivor. His story captures the attention of the nation, but he struggles to find a place in a world without his family. He continues to feel a part of himself has been left in the sky, forever tied to the plane. But then he makes an unexpected discovery, one that will lead him to the answers of some of life's most profound questions. That sounds incredibly sad. It kind of reminds me of Dear Evan Hansen for some reason. I don't know why, but we're going to give it a go. Then this one, I'm pretty sure was ruined for me in somebody's reading vlog, but I don't remember what it was. And they ranted and raved about how terribly they hated this book. And it's also an ARC copy of it. But, you know, it was 50 cents, so why not? And that is Vladimir by Julia May Jones. I believe this was a February book club book of the month selection. I'm not entirely sure. I think this is about a professor that dates younger women, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. But it's pretty short. It's an ARC copy, so that's interesting. But, I don't know. We'll give it a whirl. And we have Of Women and Salt by Gabriela Garcia. I've been seeing this around everywhere. It's nice that it's a library copy, although I'll probably take this stuff off because that stuff, like the glaring, kind of bothers me. But this one says, it's a sweeping, masterful debut about a daughter's fateful choice, a mother motivated by her own past, and a family legacy that begins in Cuba before either of them was born. This one is not very long at all. It's just over 200 pages, but it looks cute, and I've been wanting to buy it, and I almost bought it the other day at Books A Million for like $6, and I got it today for $1, so yay me! And we got A Season for Second Chances by Jenny Bayless. This looks super cute. It's a Christmas rom-com. I'm trying to stock up for this Christmas because I've already read a bunch of the most popular ones this year already. And so I needed some more. And so this one is themed around Christmas time, so I figure I will read it then. She also has one called The 12 Dates of Christmas, so maybe I'll read both of those for like a cute little Christmas vlog. I don't know, but it was cute. This one I picked up solely because Meg with Books and I believe Katie Colson both read this and it said that it made them really cry. And so I figured, okay, I had heard nothing about it prior. The Traveling Cat Chronicles by Hiro Arikawa. I know nothing about this. It says, Nana is on a road trip, but he's not sure where to. All that matters is that he can sit beside his beloved Satoru in the front of his silver van. Satoru is keen to visit 3 old friends from his youth, though Nana doesn't know why and Satoru won't say. Set against the backdrop of Japan's changing seasons, Nana's story explores the wonder and thrills of life's unexpected detours. It's about friendship, solitude, and knowing when to give and when to take. Above all, it shows how acts of love, both great and small, can transform our lives. And it says, everyone who has ever unashamedly loved an animal will read this book with gratitude for its understanding of an emotion that immobilizes us as human beings, whether we value it or not. So I'm wondering if, like, Nana is the cat. Like, I'm not sure. Oh, it says prologue, the cat with no name. So maybe this is totally like written by a cat. I don't know. I'm very excited. I'm quite intrigued by this book. The next book I see in my local secondhand bookstore all the time, but it's always like $12 or $13. And so I'm always like, I'm not going to get it. But it was $2, so I got it. And that is The Book of Longings by Sue Monk Kidd. I don't know. This cover was just kind of speaking to me. This book was kind of speaking to me. I don't really know anything about it. I know that it says it's an extraordinary story set in the 1st century about a woman who finds her voice and her destiny. And this woman has written The Secret Life of Bees and The Invention of Wings. So she must be like a bee type person. Anyway, it actually looks... Wait, what? Oh, this actually sounds extremely interesting. It has a mix of like Jesus and Galilee and Nazareth and holy moly, like what is this? This actually sounds really interesting. I'm so glad I picked this up. I had never actually read the inside. I'm excited, fam. All right, our next stack is like series, and then the next is not really series, but like a bunch of books all by one author. So I got the first 2 books in the Crazy Rich Asians series. I got Crazy Rich Asians and China Rich Girlfriend. All that I'm missing is Rich People Problems by Kevin Kwan. I didn't see that there. Maybe when I go back today, I'll look for it again. But I got the first 2 books, which I'm super excited about. I have been wanting to read these. I've heard that like this is a really cute, really fun series. And I know there's a movie for this one. I don't know if they're going to make movies for the other 2. But yeah, I figured they were there. They were cheap. Why not get them? I got 3 books by Frederick Bachman, who wrote Anxious People, which I also own. I want to get Beartown soon. I didn't see Beartown there. But I got Britt Marie was here. My grandmother asked me to tell you she's sorry. And this is the one I'm most excited about, A Man Called Ove. Because everybody has been talking about this book lately. I think it's been on Book Talk a lot. And so I really want to read it soon. But yeah, I got 3 books by Frederick Bachman, his backlist, which was super exciting. Because I've been wanting these. And they're always at my local bookstore. But they're always still full price. And I'm like, no, I'm not about to pay full price for this. But I will pay $2 to $3 for each of these books. So yeah, I got Frederick Bachman's backlist. Super stoked about that. And then I also grabbed the 3 Hunger Games books because I wanted them. I've already read them. I might do a reread, but I wanted them more so for when my son starts to read. I just want to start collecting, like, you know, my favorite chapter books and stuff so he can read these. They're not in the best shape. Like, they're pretty dingy, like, color-wise, and, like, some of the pages are, like, you know, have that on the end. But it was $3 for this stack of 3 books. It's not like I need, like, the best books in the world. Like, these are not going, like, on my shelves prominently. But yeah, Hunger Games. Why not? I have kind of a biggish stack of books that I did not get at this book sale that I got within, like, the last, I don't know, 2-3-ish weeks. I have a lot of other books that I know I have not shared in book hauls. I've gotten a lot of books since January, but you know what? We're going to do that giant book haul at some other point. So let's just talk about books that I've gotten in, like, the last 3 weeks or so. And then we'll be done with all the books I've hauled. One of my book of the month this month, I finally got this because I've been wanting this for forever, and it was Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I tried to borrow it from my brother. My brother's the type of person that if you don't read the book right when you get it, he wants it back, and so he wanted it back. But yeah, I got Project Hail Mary. I've heard fantastic stuff about this. I'm ready to read it. And then I went to a little library the other day, and they just happened to have a copy of The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake there, like a brand new copy of it, which the sticker is still on it and everything, I just discovered, so I'm taking the sticker off right now as we speak. But that's super exciting. I've been wanting to read this for a hot minute, so I definitely will get to this soon. And I lucked out at my local bookstore last week, and they happened to have Jurassic Park and The Lost World. The last time I went, they only had The Lost World, but then they had Jurassic Park as well. If we don't know by now, I am obsessed with Jurassic Park. I mean, hello, my raptor, clever girl, love it so much. I've never actually read these books. I know, people are going to judge me and be like, you've never read these, but that's your favorite thing ever. It is, because the movies are fantastic, as we know. But I'm definitely going to read these soon and do, like, a whole Jurassic Park reading vlog, because I'm a little obsessed. And my other book of the month selection I had gotten was, I'm probably going to butcher this, Kaiki, I don't really know, but it is some sort of Greek mythological telling, so I'm just very excited for this. It looks beautiful. I had to have it on my shelf, so I did. Now, my one other book of the month for April, I get 3 every month, yeah, I know, I'm crazy, was Home Before Dark by Riley Sager, because I'm trying to collect all of Riley Sager's books, which is only one more I need right now, which is Final Girls. But yeah, I got this in April. I've heard this one is great, so I've never actually read a Riley Sager book either. He's on my agenda to read soon. From Pango Books, this girl was having a sale where you got 3 books for $15. And so I grabbed 3 books from her stack, so I'll show those 3 next. I have The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. Like I said, I'm trying to collect all the Riley Sager books. So I got that one by her. I also got Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. I'm trying to collect all of Alice Feeney's books as well because I absolutely loved Rock, Paper, Scissors. I now own His and Hers, I Know Who You Are, and now Sometimes I Lie, and I'm going to read those 3 soon for a vlog. But she had that, and so I was like, yeah, I'm going to get that. And the last one from that sale was Sorrowland by Rivers Solomon, which that was the whole reason I went on to Pango Books, was because Books with Lala, Kayla, was like gushing and raving about this one. And so I've heard this one is really, really good, and I wanted it, and so I got this, and then the other 2 in the process. So that was a super awesome deal. Then, because like I said, I can't stop collecting Kristen Hanna books. The last time I was at my bookstore, I got True Colors by Kristen Hanna. It's like every time I see one, I just grab it. Why? I don't know. But I have like 5 books by her now, so I guess I really love her or something. Then I saw this, and it was on sale for $1, and I was like, well, let's get it. Black Girls Must Die, Exhausted by Jane Allen. I know there is a sequel that just came out recently. Gabby Reeds talked about this and said she absolutely loved it. And, oh, somebody dog-eared this book. Like, Dog ear people are not my people. I can't dog ear a book. I can't do it. But yeah, this one looks really interesting. I'm super excited to read it at some point. I am in a productivity membership because I also am obsessed with all things productivity. I teach productivity myself to like teacher sellers. And so I like to read fiction books sometimes, like professional help books. And so I got At Your Best by Carrie Newhorf, How to Get Time, Energy, and Priorities Working in Your Favor. And I've been reading this lately, and this book is like fantastic. So I'm actually really glad that I got this. But yeah, I don't always read fiction. And this one, the next one I grabbed is the May book troop selection for Gabby Reads, and that is The Haunting of Ashburn House by Darcy Coates. I've never read a Darcy Coates book before, but it looks super intriguing, so I'm really excited for this. And we have the one that has my name in it, and that is An Honest Lie by Taryn Fisher. I just picked this up the other day. I don't think it even comes out until the 26th, but my bookstore had it on the 20th, so I bought it. And yeah, I'm excited for this because it has my name in it. Technically, her name is Lorraine, but she goes by Rainy throughout the entire book. And it's spelled the right way, thank you. No E in Rainy. People that do that, I'm like, do you know how to spell the word? It's a whole other thing for another day. I'm so excited. This one was solely a cover purchase / I had heard one person talk about it, and that was all I needed to get this book. And that is Other People's Clothes by Kala Henkel. I don't know. This one, I mean, the cover, like, just take a minute to embrace it. It looks really interesting. I don't know. We just got this for the cover, if we're being honest. But I do want to read this, I think, in May. It's just calling out to me. You know when a book calls out to you? Like, it's beaconing. Then, because Heartstopper came out this week, which I have not watched it yet, I need to commit time to it. I got volumes 2 and volume 3s of Heartstopper because I loved the first one so much. I'm definitely going to read these in the next day or two. Like, these are adorable. I want to be a part of the fandom that is Heartstopper. So, I'm going to join the masses. We have Leave the World Behind by Rumaan Alam. I got this because, once again, Kayla from Books and Lala said it was a fantastic book. It was one of the least rated books or worst rated books on her TBR on Goodreads, and she read it and actually thoroughly enjoyed it. And so I don't know, I figured maybe I would love it too. However, with Kayla, it's hard because I don't always love everything that she likes. There are some times where she loves a book and I can't stand it. Like My Heart is a Chainsaw. That book is trash, and it's her favorite book. It's just like sometimes we really vibe, and sometimes I'm like, ooh, Kayla, no honey. So, I don't know. And then the last couple are, I got The Grace Year by Kim Liggett the other day at Target. I've been seeing this everywhere. Everyone is talking about it. And then when they read it, they say it's one of their favorite books of all time. So it makes me think that I really should bump this up the stack and read this like in the next day or two. I probably will. We'll see. And then the other day at my local bookstore, they had this for $1. It was The Dinner List by Rebecca Thurley. She also wrote the In 5 Years and One Italian Summer, which just came out this year. And so I think this came out right before both of those. And so I figured, yeah, I'll just add this to the list. It looks super cute. Maybe I could read those 3 for a vlog. I don't know. I got Crying in H Mart by Michelle Zauner. I've also been seeing this around everywhere. Everyone says this is a fantastic memoir by the girl who is like the lead singer of some indie rock band called Japanese Breakfast. But yeah, I've heard her memoir is beautiful, and I was intrigued because I wanted to know what H Mart was. Apparently it is a local Asian store. I believe she explains that on the very first page. Yeah, it's a supermarket chain that specializes in Asian food. Also, like, can we not? Is this adorable? Adorable. Then the last one, I bought it at a book sale in the Keys because I was obsessed and I've been wanting this for forever, is Sharks in the Time of Saviors by Kawai Strong Washburn. Looks adorable. I've heard Noelle loved this from Noelle Gallagher. I've heard 1 or 2 other people read this and say it's great. I haven't heard too many people talk about it, but it's beautiful. So let's read it. And with that, that is all of the books that I got in this edition of a book haul. I got a crap ton of books. Where am I going to put them all? I don't know. You know that I don't have room for my books, yet I keep buying books anyway because that is just how book lovers are. Anyway, have you read any of these books? Are there any books that I should prioritize sooner than later? Drop them down below. And if you had already put your comments down about what the haul was in this, I got all of these books. Not all of the books that I just showed you, only the haul one. So after the series, I got this for $52. $52 for 30 books. I think that's pretty good. Anyway, I will see you guys in another video. So, this is it. Bye.